This is the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast, episode 593.
I program my home computer.
We have a server crash, 404 error, page not found, links aren't working, system is crashing, system is crashing, system is crashing.
Your old HTML website, barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website, better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. We have the technology.
Why, hello everybody, this is Adam Silvey, host of the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events. We have none next weekend. Sad but true, no camps. So do what I always say to do. Go to WordPress.tv and pick a topic you want to learn about and watch a recent recording of a WordCamp. Simple as that. Pick it, watch it, learn it, move forward. All right, moving on, segment one in the news. Only one thing to talk about this week, and that is Tumblr, which was supposed to migrate to WordPress, has been put on pause. That process has been put on pause. Quick backstory. If you don't know, Tumblr was acquired by Automatic. I think it was 2019 is what I found. Yes, 2019. So, and then there was a plan recently, just last year, to say we're going to move the back end to WordPress, but it's not going to happen now. They paused it. Matt said that they're refocusing on features that have an immediate user impact, but are open to the revisiting the migration in the Tumblr's native code at a later date. So there you go. All right. Moving on, segment two. Is that it in the news? Yeah. So segment two, the meat potatoes of this week's episode. So after attending WordCamp Montclair last week, I got to thinking how much I've missed attending events IRL, in real life. And it's not due to the call outs by Joe and Courtney, which I do appreciate. They were very nice, a bit of flattering, a little bit embarrassing, but still nice to have. And I also got to meet a listener after the call outs. I had lunch with her. She recognized my name and my voice, and she listens to this podcast. That was cool. So shout out to Colleen again. Totally cool and unexpected and really cool. So this week, I'm sharing my top 10 reasons why I think it's a good idea to get back out there, to attend events. And yes, in the past years I've been doing this podcast, I might have spoken about this as well, but it's been forever ago. So here we are, the 10 newer reasons I have for getting back out there and being present at a conference. Number one, human connection beats Zoom fatigue. Yeah, there is something special and powerful about shaking hands, grabbing coffee, chatting face to face, especially after all these years of, quote, you're muted, end quote, moments, right? Like, I can't hear you. So a conference helps re-energize you. You remember why you do what you do and who you're doing it for, okay? Number two, you learn what you didn't know, which sounds weird, I know. So you might go in expecting to learn about SEO or design systems or something of that nature, but you end up walking out about headless CMS or accessibility or some new business automation, right? The best conferences serve up the unexpected knowledge, that surprise insight. It could be a game changer for your business. Maybe it's, making sure you get paid when you're done with a project in your contract versus when the client launches, because as we know, launches may never happen if you just wait for the client to launch something. Okay. Number three, the hallway track is where the magic happens. And I totally believe this for many people, but not everybody. But anyway, WordCamp veterans know some of the best conversations happen outside of the sessions. When I first started going to WordCamps, I went to all the sessions. I was really new. I wanted to learn. I was a sponge. Many years go by. Now, in the hallway, at lunch, waiting in line and coffee, the random chats I have with people have turned into clients, collaborations, and lifelong friendships. So definitely make that part of the plan when you attend events, okay? Number four, you see what's possible and you're not alone. Especially that you're not alone, okay? Whether you're new to the game or you're 10 years in, it's really easy to feel isolated behind your screen. Being in a room full of other creators really will remind you that we're all still kind of figuring it out. That sense of solidarity, it's priceless. It really is. It's nice to know that there are other people just like you doing the same thing, okay? Number five, exposure to tools, tech, and workflows you wouldn't have tried. Vendor demos, lightning talks. It's like speed dating with tools that you didn't know existed. You might discover your next favorite plugin, a SaaS model, a productivity hack, often straight from the person who built it. Number six, it's a marketing opportunity without feeling like marketing. So when you wear your brand hoodie, when you give a talk, when you chat about what you do, that is marketing, my friend, in the good way, right? In a good, kind way. Conferences are the most natural, human, and non-sleazy way to build awareness for your business. It's really that simple. Number seven, You'll be inspired to rebuild, redesign, or restart something. This is so true. Sometimes a single session or passing comment lights a fire under you. You'll come home with a notebook full of ideas and 10 domain names if you probably won't use. And that's okay. I'm guilty. I actually thought of one just last week at WordCamp. I was out for the run before the WordCamp started, and I had an idea. The domain's available. I have not yet bought it. I'm not sitting on it just yet. We'll see what happens. Okay. I cannot confirm or deny that it may not be purchased this year sometime. All right. Number 8. You can find clients or partners, even if you're not pitching. Now, people do business with people. Plain and simple. Let me say that again. People do business with people, right? Clients, contractor, future podcast guests, accountability buddies, they're all in that room. And often it's the non-salesy, very organic connections that turn into real work and real connections, okay? Number 9, conferences expand your bubble. WordCamps are amazing. But it's not stopped there, right? I mean, they can be fantastic events, but there are other events such as All Things Open for open source lovers, JS Conf for front end folks, or design focused events like Smashing Conf or the group AIGA, right? Different communities stretch your thinking and complement your WordPress skill set. So keep that in mind that you can step out of just the WordPress bubble. You might want to, and and it's definitely recommended. And number 10, there are no events near you. Well, maybe it's time you start one. Seriously, there may not be a WordCamp nearby just yet. We know in 2025 in the US and the States, it's harder these days. It's more expensive than it was back even 5-6 years ago before COVID. So maybe start with a local meetup. Build your own micro conference like SumConf. That one's just getting kicked off. I think it's in October. So you don't need thousands of attendees, just a cool vibe, a few like-minded people, and a coffee pot. Start small and go from there. So again, I'm just going to end it with this. Conferences are more about just tech. They're about people, creativity, connection, and momentum. So whether it's a WordCamp, a local meetup, or a full-blown SumConf style event, get out there. Your next big idea, a partner, a mindset shift might be one badge scan away or a piece of swag that you hand to somebody and wind up with a hug. I'm just going to say it that way. All right. There you have it. Those are my top 10 this year to why to get out in front of people. So moving on, segment 3, tip until the week. This week, it's a plugin, custom post type UI. This provides an easy interface to register and managing custom post types and taxonomies. There's 2 versions here. There's a free version and a paid version. CPT UI Extended is the paid one. I think it's like $30. Custom post type UI is the free one. In the repo, I'll put a link to both in the show notes. I was looking at something regarding one of the forums I'm trying to build and do some CPT work. So that's how I found that one. Check it out if you're interested. Use it. That's cool. All right. That's it for this week. If you have any questions, go ahead, send it in via email, adam@KitchensinkWP.com, or use the SpeakPipe function on the website. If you want to support the show, you can become a Patreon, KitchensinkWP.com/Patreon. You can also buy me a coffee. If you want to sponsor the show, there's a form to fill out. Do that. I'll get right back to you and we'll talk. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Now go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right. Bye-bye.